Kazuaki Okabe introduced himself as a second-year high school student who devoted all his free time to studying. Determined not to be distracted by romance or worldly desires, he had resolved to focus entirely on academics. Still, things became complicated when his quiet classmate, Kiara Sano, kept locking eyes with him. Although it was only the start of the term and others admired his dedication, they also noted he had no friends. He insisted that didn't matter. Meanwhile, his seatmate for the second year in a row, Hina Nishina, cheerful and popular, jokingly called it fate. When she teased him, he awkwardly admitted she was cute, then quickly insisted he only wanted to study. Soon after, Sano approached him and handed him her contact information despite barely knowing him. Nishina pointed out how mysterious and beautiful Sano was and suggested she might want to be friends with him. Walking home, Kazuaki wondered if Sano liked him, but forced himself to dismiss the idea. On the way, he ran into Rui Kwan, his cool and confident childhood friend. A gust of wind blew the love letters she was holding into a fountain, and she rushed to save them, saying she couldn't waste feelings written for her. He helped dry them and told her she was still as cool as ever. She teased him about falling for her again, leaning in close and making him flustered before leaving with her friends. Moments later, Sano appeared and asked to walk home with him. She shyly requested to call him Kazu-kun and asked for his contact information. Though nervous, he agreed, unable to ignore how cute she looked. That evening, while studying with his cousin and tutor, she noticed he was distracted. He admitted a lot had happened, but insisted on continuing. Inside, he vowed never to misread affection again, recalling how in middle school his sister's friend had shown him affection, only to suddenly marry someone else. The heartbreak had shaken him so badly that he failed to enter his first-choice high school. He had never told anyone. Though serious on the outside, he knew he was overly conscious of romance. When he asked his cousin how she resisted worldly desires, she said it was a secret, but that desire wasn't always a bad thing. Then Sano texted him, saying she hoped they would get along well tomorrow. His heart stirred, but he immediately reminded himself not to get the wrong idea. Meanwhile, the girls each believed they were his number one. Nishina thought her closeness and charm gave her the advantage. Rui believed being his childhood friend made her special. Satori, who had known him since he was a baby, believed he preferred smart and mature girls. And at the center of it all, Kazuaki remained determined to focus on studying, despite romance clearly surrounding him. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter of the story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on Panelverse.